Upon hearing this explanation, Lady Fang raised her eyebrows into a frown and, turning her head round, "It's most disgusting," she remarked. "Those bearing the name Yu would seem to be very cheap, for your name is Yu, and so is also mine Yu." Sister-in-law, she then observed, "I never let you know anything about it, but I mentioned to her mother that Lai Ta's wife has at present her hands quite full, and that she hasn't either any notion as to who is who in this mansion. You had better," I said, "carefully select a couple of girls for my service." She assented unreservedly, but she put it off and never chose any. On the contrary, she sent this girl to some other place. But is it likely that she wouldn't have been well off with me? Here you are, again full of suspicion. Li Wan laughed. She came in here long before you ever breathed a word to her, so how could you bear a grudge against her mother? Well, in that case, added Lady Fang, I'll speak to Bao Yu tomorrow and induce him to find another one and to allow this girl to come along with me. I wonder, however, whether she herself is willing or not." "Whether willing or not," interposed Xiao Hong, smiling. "Such as we couldn't really presume to raise our voices and object. We should feel it our privilege to serve such a one as your ladyship and learn a little how to discriminate when people raise or drop their eyebrows and eyes with pleasure or displeasure, and reap some experience in such matters as go out or come in, whether high or low, great and small." But during her reply, she perceived Madame Wang's waiting maid come and invite Lady Fang to go over. Lady Fang bade goodbye at once to Li Gongzai and took her departure. Xiao Hong returned into the Ai Hung court, where we will leave her and devote our attention for the present to Lin Tai Yu. As she had had but little sleep in the night, she got up the next day at a late hour. When she heard that all her cousins were collected in the park, giving a farewell entertainment for the god of flowers, she hastened, for fear people would laugh at her for being lazy, to comb her hair, perform her ablutions, and go out and join them. As soon as she reached the interior of the court, she caught sight of Bao Yu entering the door, who speedily greeted her with a smile. "My dear cousin, did you lodge a complaint against me yesterday? I've been on pins and needles the whole night along." Tai Yu forthwith turned her head away. "Put the room in order," she shouted to Zhu Chuan, "and lower one of the gauze window frames. And when you've seen the swallows come back, drop the curtain, keep it down then by placing the lion on it, and after you've burned the incense, mind to cover the censer." So saying, she stepped outside. Bao Yu, perceiving her manner, concluded again that it must be on account of the incident of the previous noon. But how could he have had any idea about what happened in the evening? He kept on still bowing and curtsying, but Lin Tai Yu did not even so much as look at him straight in the face, but egressing alone out of the door of the court, she proceeded there and then in search of the other girls. Bao Yu fell into a despondent mood and gave way to conjectures. He reflected, "Judging from this behavior of hers, it would seem as if it could not be for what transpired yesterday. Yesterday, too, I came back late in the evening, and what's more, I didn't see her, so that there was no occasion on which I could have offended her." As he indulged in these reflections, he involuntarily followed in her footsteps to try and catch up with her, when he described Pao Chai and Tan Chuan on the opposite side watching the frolics of the storks. As soon as they saw Tai Yu approach, the trio stood together and started a friendly chat. But noticing Pao Yu also come up, Tan Chuan smiled. "Brother Pao, are you all right? It's just 3 days that I haven't seen anything from you." "Are you, sister, quite well?" Thou Yu rejoined, a smile on his lips. I asked news of you of our senior sister-in-law. Brother Pao, Tan Chuan remarked, come over here. I want to tell you something. The moment Pao Yu heard this, he quickly went with her. Distancing Pao Chai and Tai Yu, the two of them came under a pomegranate tree. Then Tan Chuan asked, has father sent for you these last few days? He hasn't, Bao Yu answered laughingly by way of reply. Yesterday, Tan Chuan proceeded, I heard vaguely something or other about father sending you to go out. I presume, Bao Yu smiled, that someone must have heard wrong, for he never sent for me. I've managed to save during the last few months, added Tan Chuan with another smile, fully 10 diao, so take them and bring me when at any time you stroll outdoors, either some fine writings or an ingenious knick-knack. Much as I have roamed inside and outside the city walls and seen grand establishments and large temples, I've never come across anything novel or pretty. One simply sees articles made of gold, jade, copper, and porcelain, as well as such curios for which we could find no place here. Besides these are satins, eatables, and wearing apparel.